it going? Welcome back to my channel. So today I have another holiday collection for you. So I'm wearing my fabulous Christmas sweater. So the collection I'm going to be sharing with you guys today is this stunning collection. This is the new Orly Winter/Holiday 2023 collection. This is the Twas the Night collection, and I don't know about you, but I think these are gorgeous. I'm super excited to see how this blue looks on the nails. I love cool tone blues like this for winter shades, and I'm super excited for this shade and just to see how it looks as a topper. These polishes were sent to me compliments of Orly, so thank you, Orly. Now, without further ado, let's get to these polishes. All right, you guys, so starting off here, we have Sugarplum Soiree. This is a shimmering wine red, straight from a dream. This candy-like shade sparkles and gleams, and this polish is gorgeous. It's an easy two-coater with a fabulous formula. When I first saw this one, I was sure I had something that was super similar to this already from Orly. So I will show you that in the comparisons. But here you can see that second coat applies nicely and it's gorgeous on the nail. Here you can see how the polish looks in different lighting. So here we have it in outdoor lighting, in the sunlight, in my studio lighting, and then here you can see how it looks indoors with terrible lighting. Okay, comparisons. Here we have OPI 15 Minutes of Flame, OPI Pink Bling and Be Merry, and OPI Welcome to Barbie Land. You can see no dupes there. Next up here we have Essie Without Reservations. That's darker. OPI Charmed, I'm sure, is actually pretty similar, but with a little bit more shimmer. And then Orly Flight of Fancy is more purple. And then here we have Orly Awestruck. That was a polish I was initially thinking of when I thought of a dupe to this polish. It is similar, but Orly Awestruck has some shimmer in it and it's a little bit brighter. Okay, next up, here we have Snow Angel. Snow Angel is an icy pastel blue and a cream that's soft as snow. Snow Angel stays cool wherever you go. And I love shades like this in the wintertime. I know I've told you guys that before. This is like a nice icy blue, and I think it's perfect for wintertime. I did need 3 coats for this polish, which is typical for a light color like this. And the formula is pretty easy to work with, so I didn't have any problems with it. When I first saw this, I was hoping it was going to be a dupe to Essie Borrowed and Blue, so stay tuned for comparisons to see how it compares. And then here you can see how it looks in different lightings. So here we have it indoors with no special lighting, and then indoors under my studio lighting, and then here you can see how it looks outdoors in the sun, so you can see how that looks in different lighting. Now on to comparisons. Here we have Essie Borrowed and Blue. And my bottle of Borrowed and Blue is so old that it barely paints. So I will say Borrowed and Blue is a tad bit more blue. Essie Find Me and Oasis was a little bit closer. It did have a little bit more gray in it. And then Essie Doodle the Minimum, so you can see how those compare. And then here we have OPI Nature Strong Raindrop Expectations was lighter. OPI It's a Boy, and then China Glaze T-Rex Appeal, so you can see how those compare. Okay, next up is Velvet Ribbon. The description for Velvet Ribbon says, pluck up your style with a bold and deep red. You'll love this lush cream and the joy that it spreads. And this is a very pretty, just kind of a warm toned red. It looks gorgeous on the nail and it basically applies itself. It's an easy two-coater that I'm sure is going to be popular during the holidays. And then here you can see how it looks in different lighting. So here you can see it indoors with no special lighting, indoors under my studio lighting, and then outdoors lighting and comparisons. Here we have Essie with the band, OPI Nature Strong Give a Garnet, and Essie Bedrock and Roll. It's hard to see, but these are all slightly different. Bedrock and Roll is darker. That's pretty easy to see here. Essie with the band and Give a Garnet were somewhat close, but not quite dupes, although they look like dupes here. And then I pulled out Essie Tug at the Heartstrings, and that was a brighter red. Next up, we have Regal Pine. The description says, when the snow and the ice wipe the world clean, this rich, dark green cream remains evergreen. And this polish reminds me of the evergreen trees we have out here in the Pacific Northwest. It's so pretty. I love this shade of green. It's not too cool toned, not too warm toned, and it's basically perfection. It's easy to apply. It's an easy two-coater, and it's gorgeous. Here you can see how it looks in different lighting. So in studio lighting, in indoor lighting without any special lights, and then outdoors in the sun. And this is one of my faves. Comparisons. Here we have OPI Nature Strong Leaf by Example, Essie China Glaze Autumn Allure, and Essie Gel Couture Invest in Style. I would say Autumn Allure is the closest here, but Regal Pine was a tad bit darker. And then here we have Essie Off Tropic. It was a different shade of green and more cool tone. OPI Susie, the First Lady of Nails, was more warm tone, as was Force of Nature by Essie, so I did not compare those here. And then OPI My Studios On Spring is a different shade of green. Next up, another fave is Cozy Night. The description for Cozy Night says, curl up inside and keep warm with a book. This rich, dark teal cream will spruce up your look. And this is another one. Same easy formula. It builds up nicely in that second coat. It's an easy 2-coater. We've all seen shades like this for the holidays. I love shades like this for the holidays, so I'm never disappointed when one of these is released, and I love this one. Here you can see how it looks in different lighting. So studio lighting, indoor lighting with no special lights, and then outdoors in the sun, and it's freaking gorgeous everywhere. Okay, comparisons. Here we have Essie Satin Sister, Essie Stripes and Sails, and Orly Let the Good Times Roll, so you can see how those compare. Next up here we have OPI Stay Off the Lawn, and then I compared Regal Pine to Cozy Night so you could see how they compare next to each other. And then Essie Loose Sight of Reality. Told you guys I have a ton of shades like this. Next up is Essie In Plain View, OPI Drama Atlas Gala, and Essie Go Overboard. And I'm just gonna let you guys decide what you think are dupes and what you don't think are dupes, because it's too hard for me to decide, especially when you're looking at these on your hand from a distance. You're not gonna know the difference with a lot of these polishes. And then last but not least, we have OPI Amazon Off, and you can see how those compare. Okay, last but not least, this is Spark, a copper shatter to light up the night. This metallic confetti makes your winter feel bright. So I painted it over my naked nail here. I did 3 coats, and I just feel like it's not organized enough on my nail. It's just kind of, I don't know, like somebody sprinkled confetti on your nail and there's no rhyme or reason to where the confetti lands, I guess. Here you can see how the topper looks on my naked nail. Here you can see how the topper looks over the red velvet ribbon, and then over the green Regal Pine, and then here you can see me painting it over Cozy Night. And I actually like it over Cozy Night. I think it looks the best over that polish. Alright guys, so what did you think of this collection? Let me know in the comments down below, and then stay tuned for more winter polishes. I have ILMP's first winter collection coming soon, and then of course more polishes, because I'm a polish hoarder, clearly. Alright you guys, hope you have an absolutely fabulous morning, afternoon, evening, whatever it is, make it great. Alright, love you guys, bye.